The house was busier than ever. There were just 2 weeks left before the wedding, and everything had to be perfect. Grace's mother had already hired a caterer from Umuahia. Her aunties were arguing over the type of wrapper to wear on the wedding day, and the family compound was being repainted for the traditional marriage. In the mornings, Grace would wake up early, open her window and take in the fresh ABA air. The neighborhood was alive with Okada horns, bread sellers shouting, and children running off to school. But each morning, the first thing she looked at wasn't the window. It was the wedding dress. It still hung there quietly, just like the day she brought it home. The dress was always clean, always smooth, as though someone had ironed it during the night. The stones on the sleeves always caught the sunlight perfectly, even when the curtain was closed. Her mother had joked once, "Are you sure you didn't buy a magic dress, Grace?" Grace had only laughed. "It's just a beautiful gown, Mama." But that dress, it made people pause. Each time a visitor came to the house, their eyes would go straight to the dress, even before greeting Grace. "Chai, this dress is too fine," one cousin said. "It looks like it was made in heaven." Another guest had walked in and stood still for a moment. "I feel like I've seen this gown before. Somewhere. But I can't remember where." Even Grace's bridal makeup artist, who had come for a trial session, stopped halfway through applying foundation and stared at it. She tilted her head, squinted, and frowned. But then she smiled and said, "Ah, this gown will trend online. People will copy your wedding style." Grace was pleased. Everything was going according to plan. She even posted a photo of the gown on her private Instagram with the caption, "Can't wait to wear this beauty and walk into forever." The post went viral among her friends. Comments flooded in. "Omo, royalty. Where did you rent this one from? I'm getting married next year. Oh. This dress is not ordinary, it's glowing." But something began to bother her sister, Ada. One night, Grace went downstairs to get a drink of water and found Ada standing silently outside the room, staring in through the open door at the gown. "Ada," Grace whispered. "Why are you awake?" Ada turned slowly. I don't know. I just came to look at it again. I don't know. It just feels like it's watching." Grace laughed softly and placed a hand on Ada's shoulder. "You've been watching too many Nollywood films. It's just a dress." Ada nodded and smiled weakly, but she didn't go closer. She just turned and went back to bed. The next day was the bridal shower. Grace's friends decorated the hotel suite with balloons, silver streamers, and rose petals. There were small chops on trays, glasses of juice and zobo, and music playing low in the background. They played games, told stories about their school days, and danced around the room in excitement. One of the girls, Linda, asked, "So when are you going to wear the dress for us?" Grace smiled. "Not yet. I want it to be a surprise for everyone on the wedding day." They all nodded in agreement. "You're right. Let the world see you for the first time in it as a bride." That night, Grace returned home tired but happy. She changed into her nightwear and turned off the lights. As she lay in bed, she turned her head toward the corner where the dress stood. Just before she closed her eyes, she smiled and whispered, "Soon." The room was quiet. No wind, no sound. But from where the dress hung, a tiny sparkle flickered, like a heartbeat, unseen, unheard, and waiting.